Crypto island, crypto island. I'm just trying to make it. I'm a crypto island, trying to make it. I'm a crypto island.
Very good.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no, to the no, no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, 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 no. Hell to the no, no, to the no, no, no.
Good morning. Thank you. Carlisle, good morning. Patrick, good morning. D&D Investments, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Welcome to Check the Market today, Friday. Thanks for being here, Becca. And 9:28, we got about a minute left before markets open. Let me make sure I'm connected to the internet here today. And it looks like we are connected. Good. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody watching from? Let me know. Congress to accept cryptocurrency? Clickbait or true? We'll find out. Shiba Inu Unlisted, also clickbait or true? We'll find out. Got some more news today. We got Lucid in the news, all sorts of things. Doug from Massachusetts, Don from Florida, welcome to Check the Market. Tristan from the great now red state of Virginia, congratulations. Zach, rainy Florida. Emmeline from Florida. Jason from Utica, New York. Welcome. Katie from Kentucky. Scott from South Carolina. Welcome to Check the Market, everybody. Where we check the market and a bunch of other things. Oh, it's already 9:30. Ding, 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 ding. And stocks are cruising. Wow, look at that. Dow Jones up 178 points. NASDAQ up 60 points. And the S&P 500 up 23 points. There was a good jobs report that came out. That's what they're blaming for this. So that's good. Tesla down a little bit. Gold is up. Silver's up almost 1%. Oil is up just a little bit. All right, let's get into it. Perryville, Maryland. Kenny from Ticonderoga. I hope I said that right. New York. Mike from Texas. St. Louis, Texas, West Virginia. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Cami from St. Louis. Awesome. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. What do we have today? Shiba Inu army outraged as Kraken fails to list SHIB despite promises. So the Shiba Inu army is outraged. Cryptocurrency is crashing because of it. Well, I guess just Shiba, actually. Where is Shiba at? Oh, man. 0.0049. Way down. Let's see it. Christophorus, good morning. And Mindy from Tulsa. The SHIB community didn't take well to Kraken's decision to not list the token on its crypto trading platform. In a tweet on Monday, the US-based crypto exchange Kraken promised to list Shiba on November 2nd if it managed to get 2,000 likes on the tweet. How many likes did it get? 82,000. Continue. The tweet in question managed to generate 2,000 likes within minutes of being posted, now has more than 81,000 likes. Still, Shiba Inu traders were disappointed to note the coin had not been listed even on November 3rd, despite the exchange's promise. On Wednesday, the exchange confirmed that it would not in fact be listing Shiba Inu on account of having more work to do in its listing review process. Man, look at that. The community is an important part of our consideration for all listings, and you clearly have shown your support. There's more work for us to do as we move through our listing review process. Overpromised and underdelivered. Continue. Cracker Barrel's up 3.63. Man. Did you get into Cracker Barrel, Kenny? The one I talked about the other day went up 10% yesterday, and I sold. What was it called? PROG, Progenity. The one that was supposed to have a short squeeze. PROG. Let's take a look. Where it's at today. Oh, not too bad. Excuse me. I've used Kraken FX since 2016, and you've lost me as your customer. I'm taking my pennies over to Coinbase. At least they don't tweet empty promises and lie to their investors. So there's George Costanza, Art Vandelay, who is now taking his business to Coinbase. Continue. Oh, awesome, Kenny. Good job. Be careful, Kraken. Saying you'll list a coin and then not after the price moved could be market manipulation, especially when the effect on the listing is widely known. Worse still, if employees at Kraken bought or sold coins around this knowledge. Insider trading, question mark. Everybody's doing insider trading, Will Weisskopf. And our favorite insider trading here at Check the Market is actually Nancy Pelosi. Continue. She is the queen of insider trading. Wow, looks like you put the cart before the horse. Last time I checked, tomorrow is the day after yesterday. If the exchange that I have my investment money on is playing games now, then I'm moving to another exchange. Very unprofessional. Maybe more will follow. Possibly. All right, next article. Good morning, Ninja Buddha. Welcome. TradeStation going public with SPAC merger. What investors should know. So TradeStation is a trading platform here in the US. Let's see it. And it's going public. Trading platform TradeStation announced a SPAC merger Thursday that could help grow the company's brand awareness, customer accounts, and revenue. TradeStation announced a merger with Quantum Fintech Acquisition Corp. QFTA is the ticker symbol. The deal values the company at a pro forma enterprise value of $1.43 billion. QFTA, let's take a look. QFTA. Oh, wow. It shot up yesterday. Still trading in a fairly, like a $10 range there. Pipe investors include Monex Group. The deal, I already went over that. Galaxy Digital Holdings, XBTO Ventures, and Appian Way Asset Management. Monex Group is the parent company of TradeStation and will own around 80% of after the merger. TradeStation plans to trade on the New York Stock Exchange with the ticker symbol TRDE. QFTA shareholders will own 12.6%. Offering online brokerages, investment, education, TradeStation has more than 145,000 accounts. As of March 31st, the company offers trading of stocks, ETFs, options, futures, and cryptocurrency. They've got about $10 billion in customer assets. Continue. Throughout TradeStation history, we have grown by providing our clients with a multi-asset. Okay, that's just a commercial for them. Elon Mars is up 56%. Is that a cryptocurrency? And James has 420 million of them. Man. Let me check here. Elon Mars. Oh, Doge Elon Mars. Oof. It's almost at $1 billion market cap. Yeah, if you want to do some slight gambling, take a look at Doge Elon Mars. Continue. We can go to the next one. Why Lucid CEO sees Tesla's 4680 batteries being a huge breakthrough as just a fantasy. So Lucid taking shots at Tesla here. I like Lucid. I'm invested in Lucid. Tesla came out with the 4680 batteries, what was that, 2 weeks ago with Panasonic. Panasonic, also a company that I'm invested in. Continue. Lucid Group CEO Peter Rawlinson believes Tesla's new 4680 type cylindrical cell format is not a huge breakthrough. The Spectrum reported, citing the executive. Rawlinson believes that the larger format and the new design have some advantages, but it's more a triumph of packaging due to its tightly packed jelly rolls that allow more active cell materials versus its surrounding casing rather than a chemistry breakthrough. The former Tesla employee said the benefits include reduced internal resistance and higher energy density, and that's a valuable step forward. Lucid uses the 2170 type cylindrical cells that are also found in Tesla's Model 3s and Ys. Tesla revealed the 4680 type battery last year at its Battery Day event and has claimed the pack will allow it to increase capacity and range by 30% without new chemistry. Continue. Good morning, Lori. And Michael, welcome. Kenny, welcome. And Sandra, good morning to you. Welcome to Check the Market. Rawlinson sees EVs becoming more affordable in the future, with prices coming down to $25,000 levels, with ample charging opportunities everywhere. The Lucid CEO believes EVs will have less range 50 to 60 years from now, as there will be less dependence on public charging networks. Lucid is among a dozen electric vehicle startups that have taken the SPAC route to go public. Rawlinson, who was previously chief engineer at Tesla's Model S, sees the Elon Musk-led electric vehicle company as Lucid's primary competitor. Lucid expects to deliver 20,000 Lucid Air sedans in 2022 and churn $2.22 billion in sales. By 2025, the company expects to ramp up deliveries to 135,000 vehicles and generate more than $13 billion in revenue. By then, the company expects to have introduced electric sports utility vehicles and other models in its lineup. Lucid has forecast a run production rate of over 500,000 units by 2030. I like Lucid. I hope they can follow through on what they're saying. Next. You're welcome, Sandra. Oh, you got 24. Wow, that's awesome. Gerald, welcome. I'm gonna have to look at this Doge Elon Mars. See, take a look at it. See if I want to do some slight gambling this weekend with that. Former Rivian executive sues EV maker alleging toxic bro culture and gender discrimination. Uh-oh, somebody's sad. Let's see it. Rivian has been slapped with a new lawsuit. Just going to take a quick sip here. By a former employee for toxic work culture. Bloomberg News reported, or they would be the ones reporting on this, citing the lawsuit shared by the executive's attorneys. Laura Schwab, who was vice president of sales and marketing at Rivian, has alleged that she was abruptly fired after she complained about the company's toxic bro culture and facing gender discrimination from a top executive. The lawsuit says the electric vehicle maker violated the state's labor code, tarnished Schwab's reputation, and caused emotional pain. The executive's lawyer said the suit was filed Thursday in a California Superior Court, and so on and so forth. Rivian's unlawful conduct also cost Ms. Schwab millions of dollars in unvested equity on the eve of the company's IPO. If I'm going to work for a company that is creating off-road electric SUVs and trucks, I mean, I would kind of expect that there's a little bit of a bro culture there. Continue? I will. Thank you, Sandra. Tiff, I'm holding Lucid for the long haul. XRP running like there's water in the tank, goes good for a day, then sputters and trades sideways. I know, we do need rocket fuel. They need to settle that lawsuit so we can get some rocket fuel into XRP. It's been a serious emotional roller coaster. In her lawsuit, Schwab alleges Rivian chief commercial officer, whatever his name is, routinely excluded her from meetings and made decisions about her team with input from men on different teams, and dismissed her concerns regarding Rivian's misleading public statements and flawed business practices. So this comes on the eve of the IPO. We'll see what happens with the IPO for Rivian. They will be launching here very soon. So we'll see what happens. Continue. There's always going to be some bad press for companies that are threats to other companies, that's for sure. Continue. Angie from Texas, good morning to you. That's how I feel. I want to sell some XRP because I've made some profit on it. So I want to sell some and use the profits to do other things. But then again, I don't, because what if it moves right after I sell it? Scott, good morning to you, sir. And Charles, good morning. Charles, you have a real pulse on XRP. When do you think that lawsuit's going to get settled? Do you think it's going to be soon? Be interested to know what your thoughts on it are. NFTs and play to earn are a key part of the future of gaming, EA CEO says. Continue. NFTs and play to earn are a key part. I already read that. The CEO of gaming industry behemoth Electronic Arts said he believes non-fungible tokens will play a key role in the future of the space. While Wilson admitted it's still really, really early, he believes that play to earn mechanics and NFTs will be an important part of the future of the gaming industry. While he seemed convinced that those mechanics will play a role in the future of gaming, it's still early to kind of figure out what's going to work. Continue. By December. Charles says he thinks it's by December. It's Lucid Group, LCID, Sandra. Shiba, there was one person that invested $8,000 last year, and it was up to 5.7 billion at one point, and he or she was moving all that money around, and that's what made it tank, because there's some whales that are cashing out on Shiba. And then the fact that it didn't get listed on Kraken when it was supposed to, that made it go down as well. Thank you, Ninja. Dead and Moons. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. Stock futures extend gains after better than expected jobs report. Let's see where the stocks are at right now. The market, Dow Jones up 276 points, NASDAQ up 83 points, and the S&P up 34 points. So not too bad of a start. Let's see the article. Stock futures rose in morning trading Friday after October jobs report came in better than expected, boosting optimism about the economic recovery. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 120 points. We're now up 280 points. The move for stocks came as jobs gains for the month of October came in at 531,000. Consensus estimates called for 450,000. According to Dow Jones, the report also revised September's disappointing number up to 312,000 job gains from 194. Previously, it increased its August number by a similar amount. It almost seems too good to be true. Friday's report carried extra weight for economic forecasters as it's the first full month of hiring following the expiration of federal enhanced unemployment benefits. That's a huge revision upwards. From 194,000 to 312,000, somebody was not doing their job. The jobs report is not the only optimistic economic news. A major development in the fight against the blah, 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 Pfizer, blah, blah. Continue. What's going on with DWAC? DWAC trading at $58 right now. I mean, I'm surprised that it's holding the line like above 50. Buy the dip in XRP. I don't know if I would buy Shiba needs some good news. They need to either get listed on Robinhood or Kraken. So there's some more hype that gets back into it. Gerald, I agree with Intel. I actually read an article this morning that was very favorable, and I put it on a... I'm going to do some more research into Intel because I might be interested in buying that one. Delta's up, way up today. And it was up, or was it up yesterday? Let's see, Delta. Delta's up 7% today. Are you in Delta, Gerald? Oh, nice. Awesome. Peloton shares created more than 32% in pre-market trading after the fitness platform and maker of interactive treadmills and exercise bikes reported a much larger loss than expected and cut its full-year outlook as fitness buffs headed back to the gym and away from at-home workouts. Recovery stock Expedia saw shares soar higher by 11.6% pre-market a day after the company said renewed travel demand boosted its top and bottom lines. So good job, or good news there for the travel industry. Continue. I agree with John. I think that SHIB is dead for the time being until there's good news that comes out on it. Charles says there's crypto guys that he trusts think we might see one final XRP dip under $1 before the lawsuit clearance, so there'll be a good accumulation chance there. If it dips back under $1, I'm going to buy some more. Research a dumpster fire that's Squid Game. Yeah, I mean, those are all the... That was crazy. Steph, did you... Or was it Nick? You sent me that that video of the Squid Game crypto. Can you pull that up? Can you download that real quick so we can show that? It's hilarious. All right, next. Opendoor shares soar as investors predict gains in home buying market after Zillow's exit. Continue. Zillow's abrupt exit from the home buying market is leading investors to see an opening for Opendoor. A day after Zillow's stock fell to a 16-month low, Opendoor shares soared as much as 19%. The San Francisco-based company, which went public late last year through a special purpose acquisition company, pioneered the instant buying or iBuying market, allowing homeowners to sell their properties online for cash rather than going through an extended bidding, sales, and closing process. Opendoor is scheduled to report third quarter earnings next Wednesday, so investors will get a clearer picture of how the company navigated the price volatility that caused Zillow to take a massive write-down, lay off 25% of its staff, and conclude that it could no longer justify buying and selling homes. Eric Jackson, president of EMJ Capital, and an Opendoor investor, equated Zillow's departure from instant buying to the decision. So we'll see what happens. I think that Opendoor might be a good opportunity since competitors are getting out of the market. But we'll have to wait till next Wednesday. They're actually down a little bit right now. So we'll see what happens there. But they are trading below their 52-week high. John, send me a message on Let's Check the Market on the Instagram. I see. Remax. Remax is a good company. XRP, Rachel, you can find XRP on Uphold, Qcoin. Uphold would probably be the best one. That's where I trade XRP. Delayed data means that it doesn't have real-time data. So some stocks, because they're traded on a different exchange, they'll have delayed data. So if your platform doesn't have full access to all of those stocks, then they'll only get delayed data. It's usually by 15 minutes. That's what that means. It is super easy to buy on Uphold. Gate.io. John buys XRP on Gate.io. I haven't looked into that one. Next. We can go to the next article. Starbucks keeps up with TikTok-inspired drinks. Coffee chain trying to keep up with recipes thought up by social media influencers. I thought this was funny. Continue. Starbucks keeps up with TikTok-inspired drinks. TikTok is giving Starbucks a taste of its own medicine. The chain that turned regular drip coffee into a $5 half-calf extra whipped cream mocha latte is now laboring to produce dozens of bizarre concoctions dreamed up by the social media site's influential stars. They include a triple caramel threat, cold brew with caramel syrup, vanilla sweet, cold foam blended with dark caramel and caramel drizzle. My goodness. And a matcha pink drink featuring the chain's strawberry acai refresher beverage with green tea powder and sweet cold foam added. It sounds gross. Their complexity is lengthening lines and driving baristas nuts. Continue. Will it have an effect on Starbucks' bottom line? Because if somebody drove through, if I owned a Starbucks or I was a barista, whatever, and somebody had a difficult drink like that, I would just type in $25 and charge them $25 or something like that for my time. It's a bit exhausting, said Roger Huang, a Starbucks barista in Buffalo, New York, who said he takes pride in his ability to pump out what workers call TikTok drinks. The drinks treat Starbucks menu less like a lineup of drinks and more like a buffet of ingredients to be mixed together in unorthodox ways to create off-menu drinks that may list 10 separate customizations on the side of the cup. The intensively customized beverages center on a Starbucks mainstay, customers' ability to tailor any drink to their tastes and take it to the extreme. Starbucks says in addition to the beverage options listed on its menu boards, there are 170,000 plus ways baristas can customize beverages. Starbucks this week announced its latest seasonal drinks, caramel brulee, chestnut praline, and toasted whatever. Continue. And a Farber College student who posts on TikTok under Anna Loves Coffee often promotes her own concoctions to 177,000 followers, and so on and so forth. So TikTok creating havoc. It's probably why the Starbucks lines have been so long. Every time I drive by, it's around the building. Continue. You're right, Eric. That is a good drink, the pumpkin spice cold brew. Next.
The market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market... Oh! Oh! It went to zero! EO!
That's Squid Game coin for you right there. 2 trillion market cap. It went to zero. Let's see it again. One more time.
The market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market... Oh! Oh! It went to zero! EO!
Oh, man. Next. Should investors adjust their portfolio ahead of next year's midterms? Question mark. Libby Cantrell, the head of U.S. public policy at PIMCO, one of the largest investment firms in the U.S. Let's see what they have to say.
According to Predicted, Glenn Youngkin's win this week gave Republicans a welcome bump in their chances at regaining the House, which they lost in 2018. Join us now to discuss whether investors should adjust their portfolios ahead of the midterms. Is Libby Cantrell, head of U.S. public policy at PIMCO. I think it's 82% now. I'll tell you one thing, though, Libby. The election, have I got this right? Was it like a year ago? They happened in November, right? So a few things have changed in the past year, and now we're trying to predict a year from now. Why should we think that the electorate is going to be in the same place it is right now 12 months from now? How much confidence do you have in that?
That's a great point, and we're definitely caveating to our clients that it is difficult to extrapolate what the environment will look like in a year from now, particularly as it relates to the economy, especially if and when they pass both of these infrastructure packages. And then also with COVID, what does sort of vaccination looks like? And some of these sort of the temperature on some of these cultural wars could decline for sure. So the environment could look different. However, Joe, you know this, Democrats only have a 4-seat majority in the House, a very small cushion in the House. And if passed as prologue, the average loss of the party in power in the House is 25 seats. So just if you go to the averages, Democrats are facing an uphill battle. And then I do think that both Virginia and New Jersey almost even more so, were wake-up calls for Democrats that maybe they overinterpreted their mandate, particularly as it relates to the progressive left. And maybe it's more time to get some of those points on the board that we were just talking about with those two infrastructure bills, and maybe stop the kind of intra-party battling that, I don't think the electorate really has a lot of patience for.
So, Libby, you just said both of these infrastructure bills. You're PIMCO's head of U.S. public policy. Is that?
Watch
can
this.
You speak? Can you speak for? I mean, I read that as you taking a stand here. So you think that the Build Back Better plan?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to take a provocative stand. I mean, the way that
it's provocative to me.
I
think there's infrastructure and there's social spending and Democratic wish lists and everything else. I just think that kind of outs yourself in terms of how you feel. So you think we should pass a 1 3/4 bill? You think that'd be
Isn't it hilarious how he just called her out? And this is on CNBC. This is not Fox Business. This is CNBC, and he just called out the head of public relations of PIMCO. Go back to like a minute 11 when he starts calling her out. I think this is hilarious.
Could decline for sure. So the environment could look different. However, Joe, you know this. Democrats only have a 4-seat majority in the House, a very small cushion in the House. And if past is prologue, the average loss of the party in power in the House is 25 seats. So just if you go to the averages, Democrats are facing an uphill battle. And then I do think that both Virginia and New Jersey almost even more so, were wake-up calls for Democrats that maybe they overinterpreted their mandate, particularly as it relates to the progressive left. And maybe it's more time to get some of those points on the board that we were just talking about with those two infrastructure bills, and maybe stop the kind of intra-party battling that, I don't think the electorate really has a lot of patience for.
It's hilarious.
So, Libby, you just said both of these infrastructure bills. You're PIMCO's head of U.S. public policy. Is that? Can you speak? Can you speak for PIMCO? I mean, I read that as you taking a stand here. So you think that the Build Back Better plan?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to take a provocative stand. I mean, the way that
it's provocative to me.
Thinking about it,
I think there's infrastructure and there's social spending and Democratic wish lists and everything else. I just think that kind of outs yourself in terms of how you feel. So you think we should pass the 1 3/4 bill? You think that'd be a positive for building back better in the future?
No, well, we call balls and strikes over here, Joe. We're not normal editorializing what should happen. But however, whatever the semantics are, the BIF, the bipartisan infrastructure deal, the Build Back Better agenda, and I think that the argument has been made that there are some components of that do help kind of the human infrastructure in terms of labor force participation and what have you. But the bottom line is the economy could look different, but it could not. I mean, as we know, with a lot of these spending bills, there are pretty long lags in terms of how they get into the macro economy. But what they could do for the president, if they actually execute on it, is sort of show that they are competent, that they can govern. I think, again, there's been a lot of dithering on Capitol Hill, pretty inherent in the legislative process.
He really called her out. I thought this was hilarious. On CNBC, he called her right out, and he's like, well, I guess we know where you stand. Is this, you're a public head for PIMCO, and you're saying the two infrastructure bills? I thought that was hilarious. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But yeah, absolutely. Bambi looking at the headlights. She thought she was safe coming on MS. She was not. That's hilarious. After the Virginia election, it's going to be hilarious to see, even on like the business networks, to see what happens. It's funny. There'll be some good moments for sure. All right, let's go over. Do we have some more articles? What else do we have? Oh yeah, the Congress one. Let's go over that one real quick before I go to stocks research. U.S. Senator proposed Congress adopt cryptocurrency for payments. Which U.S. Senator, you ask? Let's see it. Ted Cruz. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz has introduced a resolution that would position Congress to lead in the area of cryptocurrency by having congressional cafeterias, vending machines, and gift shops accept crypto payments. Congress is typically slow to adopt new technology. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz has introduced a resolution titled Adopting Cryptocurrency in Congress as an Exchange for Payment for Transactions Resolution, also referred to as Accept Resolution. In the Senate Monday, the resolution proposes cryptocurrency be accepted at restaurants, vending machines, and gift shops in the Capitol complex. The architect of the Capitol, the Secretary of the Senate, and the Chief Administrative Officer of the House of Representatives shall each solicit and enter into contracts to provide food service and vending machines in such Capitol buildings with persons that will accept digital assets as payments for goods. Continue. They shall also encourage the gift shops in the Capitol buildings to accept digital assets as payments for goods. Dogecoin, question mark? Cruz told Breitbart News Monday that Congress can lead in the area of cryptocurrencies by adopting them as payment and increasing crypto awareness in Congress. As consumers better understand and embrace cryptocurrency, merchants are increasingly accepting crypto as payment method. Congress is typically slow to adopt new technology. The senator from Texas explained to the publication, adding, "My bill would position Congress to lead on this issue by having congressional cafeterias, vending machines, and gift shops accept crypto payments." So we'll see what happens there. Looks like Ted Cruz might be posting the laser eyes on Twitter very soon. He might be getting converted over to cryptocurrencies. Continue. That's it. All right. Stock to research. Let's see what we got today. I had two that I was asked to take a look at. Let's take a look here. By Jeff. Jeff Repsummer told me to take a look at these. So I want to take a look at them. And let me share with you what I found. So ARCB, ArcBest Corporation. It's a logistics company which provides end-to-end supply chain services. The company's segments include all sorts of things. Base segment operations include national, interregional, and regional transportation of general commodities through standard, expedited, and guaranteed less than truckload services. So it's basically a rail and trucking company. And they have some software as well that they use that belongs to their company. Overall, a very good company. It's trading at a discount compared to the rest of the trucking industry. It also has less debt, but the growth has been a little slower. It's sitting on a nice pile of cash. Management seems to know what they're doing. Overall, I would recommend this stock. So, Jeff, if you own this stock, great job. I recommend it. I think this is a good stock. ARCB, ArcBest Corporation. Let's see where they're trading at. ARCB. Oh. ArcBest Corporation, ARCB, currently trading at 112.79. It's down a little bit today, down almost 1% today. It is overbought, so we might see a dip down. So wait a little bit before you get into it, I would say. And then that's more like medium risk. That's not high risk right there. ARCB. High risk, APPS, Digital Turbine. APPS, Digital Turbine is a provider of end-to-end solution for mobile technology companies to enable advertising and monetization solutions. Company's digital media platform powers frictionless end-to-end application for brand discovery and advertising. So this company is a little more risky. It just had an earnings and Wall Street did not like it, even though it beat earnings. So it had a huge drop, about 15 to 20%, somewhere around there. It's up a little. Oh, it's down a little bit today still. It's down 1.22% today, but it looks like it is oversold. It's heading towards oversold territory. So it might actually be a good point to get in. It's trading towards the lower end of the channel. Could be a good time to get in, make a little bit of money. It's not a discount stock, but there is some room for it to run, especially since earnings were not that bad. It did see a huge drop. There's also some concern about Apple and other platforms making it more difficult for advertisers. And so that's also one of the risks for this company, APPS. So take a look at those two for today, ARCB, APPS. Take a look at some cryptocurrencies this weekend and see if there's any cryptocurrencies that you like. And yeah, since it's open, 24/7 cryptocurrency trading, that might be something good to do for this weekend. So we've got ARCB, ArcBest Corporation, APPS, Digital Turbine. Take a look at those two, see if you like them. I recommend ARCB. Wait a little bit because it is coming back down. And then APPS, or it looks like it's coming back down. I'm not going to say that it is. And then APPS, it looks like it is, it's trading towards the bottom end of the channel. And so it looks like it might be coming back up a little bit. So you might be able to make some money on that one. APPS. Take a look at that one. ARCB, APPS. Ted Cruz is on Crypto Island. And speaking of Crypto Island, we've got a Crypto Island shirt that they're going to show you here on the screen.
Crypto Island, Crypto Island. I'm just trying to make it. I'm a Crypto Island, trying to make it. I'm a Crypto Island.
Crypto Island. So if you'd like to have that shirt, we'll send that to you for your investment today in Revival Today. Everything that we do here, building the church, traveling. We've got, we actually have a tour coming up here. Do we have graphics for that? Let's put that up. Summersville Fall Festival, that's this weekend, November 5th through the 7th. So if you're anywhere near Summersville, West Virginia, Maryland, that area, Virginia, that's not too far from Virginia, I think, a couple hours. So if you're in that region, make sure you make it up for the Summersville Fall Festival, November 5th through the 7th. And then November 12th through the 20th, we've got a miracle tour with Evangelist Jonathan Shuttlesworth and Evangelist Joseph Achanya. And there will be New London, Honesdale, Lancaster, Ambridge, North Cypress, Texas, El Paso, Texas, and Owasso, Oklahoma, right outside of Tulsa. So make sure you make it out for those meetings. If we're anywhere within your region or not, make it out to those meetings. So if you'd like to invest in Revival Today, you can do so today. Hashtag donate on Facebook. Hashtag donate in the amount. You can text RT to 50155. $RT give on Cash App, Venmo at RT give, revivaltoday.com/PayPal if you'd like to give by PayPal. We also accept cryptocurrencies. If you want to scan that code right there. If there's any other cryptocurrencies you'd like to give, like Elon, 412-446-2332. You can also send a check to Revival Today, P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, Pennsylvania, 15329. Don't forget to claim your offer, the Crypto Island shirt, revivaltoday.com/offer, and we'll get that sent out to you. Elon coin on Coinbase? No, it's you have to go to an exchange like Binance or Gate.io. I'm gonna have to check if Elon is on KuCoin. But there you have it. That was it. Make sure you take a look at those stocks. Take a look at some cryptocurrencies this weekend. Elon. Take a look at Shiba. A couple other ones like that. And then obviously your staples, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Some other good ones out there. And everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you again on Monday. Make sure you tune back in at 11 for Revival Today Live. 4 p.m. for Revival Today Live with Maddie. And then tonight, check the news. I will see you all on Monday. Have a great weekend. Go out there, make some money today. And I will see you all on Monday.